Hey guys, happy Saturday here on November 28th. Welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. I'm your Saturday vlogger, Sherry. Well, this week we're talking about the YouTube community, the weight loss surgery community here on YouTube. How did we become acquainted with it? How long ago has it been, etc. So without further ado, I stumbled on the weight loss surgery community on YouTube by accident. I'm one of those people that likes to Google everything that I'm curious about, and of course I had been thinking about having weight loss surgery for some time, and I decided why wouldn't people be talking about it on YouTube. So I started just Googling bariatric surgery, weight loss surgery, and just looking on YouTube to see what I could find, who I could find out there. I think it probably was about the latter part of 2012. I had my surgery April of 2014, and I had over a year-long wait. So that would put it at the latter part of 2012 when I started getting out there and looking. And so that's been 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago probably, when I first started looking out there. And some of the first few people that I stumbled on, I didn't even know there was a community, but when I was looking up on YouTube, looking for videos and trying to find people, I came across Celia Lane, who I thought was really cute and fun to watch, VSG Heart on My Sleeve, and VSG Hope were a few of the ones that I remember watching first, and I just became addicted to watching their stories. I'm a big binge watcher. I like to watch Netflix series, and I'll sit down in a weekend and just binge watch the whole thing. And I also love instant gratification, so there was something about being able to sit down in one afternoon and watch someone go from morbidly obese to very healthy, and being able to watch their whole transformation in one afternoon. And you really get a connection, and you really got a sense of where they were emotionally and the whole journey they had gone through. And so there was something about that that just clicked with me. So I can remember doing that before I knew there was any such thing as a community. And I think what I started doing was looking at the comments on their videos and seeing who commented on their videos, and then going to see, did the people who made comments on their videos make videos of their own? And it just kind of grew from there for me. Most recently, I have been watching Amy Gets a VSG. I got to know her in Raleigh at the OH conference in person, and I had never watched her videos, so I've been going back and watching her videos and her amazing transformation. She's a big fitness inspiration for me right now, so she's probably the most recent person that I've been watching. But I do like to keep up with my friends that I've made throughout the journey, because they're people that I don't get the chance to see on a very regular basis, and I miss them. So that's one way that I keep up with them, is by watching their videos and seeing what they're up to. And then when we are able to catch up, I already know a lot about what's been going on with them, so I enjoy being able to do that. And then we were asked to share what the most impactful thing about becoming part of this YouTube community has been. For me, I would say it's the close personal relationships that I've been able to build. Gracie, no one's stopping me but me, Gracie Elliott, actually reached out to me after watching my videos, and she was like, I'm from Knoxville. How you doing? I'm from Knoxville. I'm a nurse too. We're gonna be friends. And I was like, who is this person? And I'm not so sure about this. And yeah, we'll just see about that. But she was so right, because she already knew kind of who I was and what I was about from watching my videos. And of course, I stalked her life on her videos, and then we met in person, and I mean, the rest is history. She was absolutely 100% right, and so I got to meet her and Melissa, Melly May, and Mandy, Revised Army Wife, and I've just made such an incredible close network of friends from this journey. Also, Watch Patty Melt and Finding Elizabeth, they met Lisa and I when we went to Tijuana for Lisa's surgery. We flew into San Diego, and they drove down from Orange County to San Diego to pick us up and take us out to lunch and get to know us, and took us to the beach, and we really formed a close bond with those women too. And so that's been the most impactful thing, is meeting other people from this community that have known my struggles, that just have a sense of understanding about who I am and the pain I've been through without even me having to explain it to them. And then lastly, Wendy wanted us to talk about, if people are on the fence about whether to vlog their journey, why would we tell them to just do it? And what I just talked about, meeting other people and building those relationships, is the primary reason that I would say to just do it. Because a lot of the questions that we get asked are, how do you get out there? How do you get to know people in the community? That's just it. You put yourself out there. Making videos is a great way to do it, because that's how people can get to know you and get to know your story. And then just little by little, you start making comments on people's videos, and they make comments on yours, and then you find things you have in common, and it just builds from there. I would say, if you're one of those people who has chosen not to share your journey with the people in your real life, or your offline life, that it's one way to really gain support from people who know where you're coming from, is by making videos. And or maybe if you're someone who has chosen to share your journey, but you haven't found the acceptance from your family or your friends that you had hoped you would, maybe they're not supportive, and then you can find support from people. The wonderful people in this community will just outpour support like you've never known. And so that's what I would say, as far as if you're on the fence, to just do it. Another reason for me is just to actually be able to go back and see where I've come from, and when I have down times, or when I feel like I'm not progressing or whatever, to be able to look back and see not only physically the transformation I've been through, but to just be able to go back and see exactly where my head was at when I was that super morbidly obese, is just the biggest encouragement to me personally. And that's another thing I would say to people is, you know, you can journal things, but the written word just doesn't really paint the picture like a video does. And when I get down, it doesn't take long when I look at those first videos I made for me to realize, wow, you know, I've come so far, and life is not as bad as I'm painting it out to be today, and I'm just in a funk. But that certainly gets me back on track. So I've gone 9 minutes. I'm going to let you guys go. Hope you have a great week, and join me next Saturday for Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. All right, bye guys.